everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Rocky Ankeny. I'm a high school band director, and I thought it would be kind of fun and different to do a reaction video to me from senior year. I haven't seen this since it first aired in like the spring of 2013. This is an academic excellence, talking about teachers we appreciate and what we're going to do with our future, again, taking my senior year of high school. So I thought it would be really interesting to look back now that I am a band director and see what I talked about, where things are going. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. This is a band director reacts to his band nerd self from 8 years ago now. This is the beginning of 2021, so here we go.
For me and everyone in my life, it is obvious that the teacher that has truly impacted my life the most would have to be Mr. Trey Harris. I have known him since I was little when he played trumpet at church, but our story really began on my final year in middle school. One of those last days, he came down to the middle school to personally talk me into marching band, and trust me, I was skeptical.
Okay, let me pause it really quick. So, first of all, I'm just gonna address it. The bangs was it was a terrible choice. At this point, I'd never had a different haircut. Like this is the haircut I had had since forever. As long as I can remember, it had never been cut any other way. And yeah, as you can see, the braces, I'm glad they happened, obviously, but it's a look all right. And I just keep glancing at myself in the viewfinder and then glancing at this, and it's just, wow. What a glow up. Okay, so the other thing that's really apparent to me is my voice, my speaking voice. I'm trying to do the whole, I was doing YouTube at this time. It was a totally different, sort of thing. I thought I was gonna go into film, I think, at this point as well. So I was doing, the gracious host thing, and I definitely didn't have it down to the really at all. There's also that bit of twang in my voice that I don't have now. I'm a little more enunciated, and sometimes the country slips back out. Yeah, gosh, there's just so many things. Okay, let's keep going.
I had made up my mind days earlier that in no way would I ever do marching band, but that speech he gave me convinced me to give it a try. If not marching band, he said, do something worth doing in high school. He's taught me that high school is supposed to be the time of your life.
High school. And he was right. High school is supposed to be, if not the time of your life, one of the greatest times of your life, because you don't really have that many real world responsibilities. Gives you time to explore your outlets and do something you're really passionate about, which is probably what I'm about to talk about here. And it's kind of crazy to think that I almost didn't do marching band, period, point blank. My life would be so different. This YouTube channel probably would not be what it is. I probably wouldn't be a band director if I hadn't done marching band. It's what really kind of I enjoyed band, but that's what really kind of took it to the next level for me. So kind of crazy. Rocky Point, the cadets, had no idea at that time, little 9th grade me getting talked to into doing marching band. So huge deal.
And that you should enjoy as much of it as you can. Since then, thanks to Mr. Harris, I have become a phenomenal musician and have excelled at everything I have put my mind to. He has coached me as I auditioned for and became accepted into numerous honor ensembles that have allowed me to play at New York City's Carnegie Hall and most recently the U.S. Army All-American Bowl in San Antonio, Texas. I have also had the extreme privilege to be ranked as the best French horn player within our district thanks to Mr. Harris's guidance.
It's true. And what's crazy to me now is that I work in that same district. I host those all-district auditions. Life is crazy. Mr. Harris is my good colleague and friend now. And yeah, he's truly impacted my life. He is my mentor. I don't know what I'd do without him. But even back then, it's just crazy to see how things have happened over the past almost decade. It's crazy.
To further emphasize the impact in my life, I am currently gearing up to march in one of the world's best marching music ensembles in the coming summer, the Cadets Drum and Bugle Corps.
I had no idea, not a clue that that was going to change my life to the amount that it did. 3 years at cadets, Rocky Point. I mean, I'm going to pull this right now. I mean, Rocky Point, hello, the vlogs, the experiences of marching, with amazing people, making great memories, really just enjoying making music at such a high level. And yes, it was hard, and yes, it was difficult, but I would not be the teacher I am if it hadn't been for those experiences. So, crazy. Younger Rocky, you had no idea. You had no idea what you were about to get into. Okay.
This group is the same that Mr. Harris marched with back in 1991 and 1992.
Crazy.
It is mind-boggling to think that I almost didn't even try marching band my freshman year.
Exactly.
I would certainly not be where I am today if it was not for this phenomenal teacher and mentor. His teaching methods are unparalleled. After all, he is Henry County Teacher of the Year. And because of him, I plan to double major in film and music during college. And hope
that would have killed me if I had, going through majoring in music alone, music education, if I had tried to double major in film and music, I would not be here. I would be dead or failing, or it would just not be great. So glad that I ended up doing a year of community college first after coming back from my first year at cadets, and then took care of most of my gen eds, and then I went to UNCG and did my music education degree. And here we are. So
hopefully go on to become a band director that is as highly thought of and as successful as Mr. Harris.
Still hoping.
People ask me quite often how I got my start in music, and smiling I reply, it is all because of one speech one man gave me one spring afternoon.
And all that's true, right? Like, it's kind of surreal to think that who I am came down to that one decision, I shouldn't say all of me, but a good portion of my career choices and my future and the people I would meet and the people I would affect came down to that choice that was swayed on like a track field where he hunted me down and told me, like, hey, high school's gonna be pretty awesome. You wanna find something that you enjoy doing, whether that be underwater basket weaving or, you know, knitting or cooking, and whatever it is, do that thing to its fullest extent. And then of course it was followed by, however, I challenge you to come to one marching band rehearsal, and if you don't love it, and if you don't like it, you don't ever have to come back. Well, of course I went to one rehearsal, and they buttered me up really good. They're like, oh, the Mel Fun section this year is gonna be really outstanding, and it was really just the family atmosphere. It was super awesome, and I owe that day and that man so much for setting the course of my future. You know, I did marching band, so I went on to march cadets, so I went on to major in music, so I went on to become a band director, so I went on to affect lives in North Carolina, and now back home in Virginia. There's just so many people because of that one instance that like just spread out like a tree that has affected so many others, and I still can't think about who I would be if I had not made the choice to decide to do marching band that day. In addition to that, cringeworthy to look back at myself. Thank you, cadets, for introducing my hair to this hairstyle and cutting my hair like this. And I cut my own hair now. Thank you also, cadets, for making me figure that one out. So, yeah, it's great seeing it on the other side how things have turned out. So there's hope for everyone. Glow ups galore. Remember, if you're on the fence about marching band or band in general, give it a shot. I'll leave you with a quote my middle school band director always used to say, and it was, if you do band, it'll change your life. And if you don't do band, it'll change your life. So if you're a parent of someone that's about to go into 6th grade, or whenever they join band, they should definitely sign up. It's pretty incredible to see how music can affect and change lives. And I know it's biased coming from a band director, but I just watched it change 17, 18-year-old Rocky's life. So even if they don't go on to major in music, we teach life skills through music, and what we do is so important. So I'm saying, make sure your kid's involved in music in some way, or something they love. Maybe it's not music, maybe it's something they really enjoy. Make sure they're a part of it. If you're a band director, make sure that you are not begging people to be a part of your band program, but actively seeking out the people that are on the fence and making them feel welcome. Because who knows, you might be changing someone's life forever. So that's all I got. Thank you for tuning in for this short video today. It has been a pleasure. Ready to get back into second semester and the remainder of the school year. And thank goodness 2020 is over. Here is to 2021. If you liked listening to my face, and hopefully you enjoyed laughing at my old face, go ahead and give this video a like. Subscribe if you like seeing my face and hearing me speak words about band and music education, and occasionally drum corps, marching band when that starts to come back. And I guess until next time, we'll catch you guys later.